I am, I laugh, I still laugh. Be so bad, slow it down to a freaking harmony before he talk. I laugh, I still laugh. Slow it down to a freaking harmony before he talk. I
And I really went through. I mean, I'm serious. I can laugh about it now, but it took a long time for me to understand that, you know, what I am is what I am, and I can't be afraid to, you know, to expose that to the public. You know, always get in trouble trying to make it, you know, trying to dress it up. You know what I'm saying? And just tired of that. You know, just tired of that. Tired.
I mean, you could say my biggest sacrifice was time. I spent a lot of time living in fear of showing people my brand and who I really am, and not being true to myself at times. Sometimes I was, sometimes I backtracked. Not being fully honest with myself. Hindering time from family and friends, and wasted time with family and friends. But it was all worth it though. True sacrifice.
I always want you and I hope in you. I always want you and I hope in you. I always want you and I hope in you. Right now. I always want you and I hope in you.
It's funny how a lot of people that's around you can't really see when you're depressed, but they can see when something's wrong. I spent a lot of time trying to convince myself that I was okay when deep down I really wasn't okay. And I think because of me trying to do that, it convinced others around me that I was okay.
Tried to drink it away. I tried to put one in the air. I tried to dance it away. I tried to change it with my hair. I wear my credit card below. Thought a new dress would make it better. I tried to work it away, but that just made me even sadder. I tried to keep myself busy. I ran around in circles, think I made myself dizzy. I slept it away, I sexed it away, I read it away, away.
All this happened after you met me. It's all my fault. I should have caught this sequence of confusion and delusion from the jump. Somebody please stomp on my bruises and please take back these oozes and ahs. You brought all of these issues, and no, I'm not looking for your tissue. No, I don't miss you or want to kiss you. Why do you have to hide your vulnerability? I can help you subside, but I understand. The man keeps his heart and his head separate, and no, I'm not desperate, but you are, I guess. I decided to repress. It's too stressful to keep hoping for broken promises, because I feel like a scientist who created a hypothesis to these dead-end solutions.
Pills and potions, we're overdosing. I'm angry.
I remember one of the hardest things that I had to overcome from my last relationship that was being afraid.
Hey yo, they could never make me hate you. Even though what you was doing wasn't tasteful. Even though you out here looking so ungrateful. I'ma keep it moving, be classy and graceful. I told them it's no friends in the game, you ain't learned that yet.
I was mainly just afraid to live, and I'm so glad that I'm able to get to a point where I can start doing it again. And a lot of people don't really understand how it can really take a toll on your living habits. And I'm just grateful that I can do that again.
So, babe, I'm so in love. Babe, I miss you, babe, I miss your touch. I wanna give back everything, cause it means so much to me.
The longer I've been single, the more I want to stay single. Because I'm falling in love with the process of becoming who I really am. And one day, I know that my next relationship isn't going to be about someone just adding value to me. I'm going to be adding value to them, because they also are going to fall in love with the process of falling in love with me. Because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And I wouldn't take nothing in exchange for it.
If you're trying to get it, there's some work that come with it. All my ladies say, my go-go girls say, hey, I got myself a spot, say, to fill up a drink for me, to fill up a tank for me, to put something in the bank for me. I got myself a sponsor. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
They try to say everything. Okay, I'm ready. Inspired am I. Oh, why? Could it be the chemistry you connect with me? So I say revised. Are you inspiring me? No, I'm inspiring you, but you're good at your disguise. I am the blues all the way down to your clean, laced-up tennis shoes. Come mess with a real one. If you're one in a million, you say. But that's just a fact, honey. Wait, are you wanting me to clap? You gotta put in a little more effort than that. You're so dope, king, trying to give me a ring and create some offspring. I'm playing. As long as you hold me down, I'll be up for whatever. And I love the way you look at me, cause I see forever. And that's no doubt just facts.
Did last night. I came home, say around 2:45, still so high, hypnotized in a trance from this body, so buttery brown.
Now keep in mind that I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shirt. So y'all be nice about it. All right.
Every day I pray for mankind. We're all slaves to a generation socialized in sicknesses in the mind. We are habitual thinkers, substance abusers, and habitual drinkers. But free your mind, because the plug is watching from the top floor, hoping you too will fall for the illusions of a temporary high.
Alright, if you find yourself in a place where you're confused and you're not really sure if some things are going to work out for you, just sit back and let God do what he's supposed to do. Because if you do and just do your part, it's going to work out. I'm telling you, it's going to work out. Just keep praying and waiting. He will come through. I'm trying to tell you.
You hold the light to me now. Ooh, you say what's for my heart. That's why I'll always be in love with you. Still, through it all, that's when we're going up. Oh.
qualify. So be it. In me. Ain't nobody stopping my shine. They try to break me, try to take me out, but I got Jesus on my side. Felt so bad I thought I would die, but ain't no power stronger than the one that came and laid down his life. And I got mountains to climb, but the enemy can't stop me.
When you enter in a new dimension in life and you realize that you are trying to grow, you're going to be attacked, and you're going to be attacked in so many different ways where you even have to stop and think, like, am I really moving? And you start to realize once you get out of those attacks that it was for a reason and things happened the way they did. And you know what? You ended up growing. So it's okay to keep going and keep fighting, because it's going to be worth it in the end. And everybody is not going to be on the same emotion as you're on. Really sit down and evaluate my character and evaluate the situations that I've been through. And out of all those situations, nobody could ever really tell me what I did wrong specifically. They just try to tell me about my character. Kind of like narcissism. And it's like narcissism and manipulation. Like, it's like somebody trying to tell you about yourself when they're really telling you about themselves.
Despite your denying, you cannot define me. You cannot define me.
If you have any questions about my company, what I make, what I do, where I be, ask me. Just ask the boss, babe. All you have to do. On my phone, on my DMs, swipe up.
Very many things to say right now. They've got so much things to say. I don't come to fight flesh and blood, but spiritual wickedness in high and low places. And though you fight me down, I'll stand firm and give Jah all the thanks and praises.
The best feeling in the world.
So it really just gave people a lot of leeway to hurt me and do me wrong. And I really started to blame myself. Like, why is it that people are doing this to me? Why is it that I'm the target? But because I let them.
It's like they all start to use me, and let my feelings start to abuse me. The more I go, the more I'm trying to go. Breaking down, I just been losing hope. It's like they all trying to use me.
But just from a child, you know, just growing up with all that guilt, You know, and we think that that's God. We think that's God telling us feel guilty. God is saying get free. Confess, man. Understand that, look, everybody's going through the same stuff. Same issues. It's just a bunch of repression. And I'm saying, man, life is too valuable, man, for us to sit here in these boxes all repressed, you know, afraid to admit what we're really going through. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of that.
Well, sometimes you have to remind yourself that you're gonna have a great day and that you're gonna be in great spirits. You can't let nobody ruin it for you. And always remember that setbacks always have comebacks. So stay positive. And a lot of people don't really know what I had to do to get to where I'm at. It took a lot of healing and fasting and praying and research and just a lot of things I had to do to become better. There are many things that are essential to arriving at a true peace of mind, and one of the most important things is faith, and it can't be acquired without prayer. And I thank you, God, for allowing me to start regaining the peace of mind, because it's beautiful and it takes a lot to get here. I thank you, God.
I'm moving on, I'm putting on my favorite dress, the one you hated. Said I look naked and free. Be free, my love. Be free.
I gave this hustle everything I got. Always kept it real from the very start. Niggas ain't thorough like I always thought. Damn, the game left me with a heavy heart. The streets left me with a heavy heart. Niggas say they with you when they really not.
The mic working? Okay. In the wise words of a goat was she, that held on to a vine they tried to climb. Behind but could not find, so they had to float her boat, and murder she wrote. Joe the legendary.
What them stories that you telling unfold at? Where your heart, nigga? Where your soul at? We got old school ways, we expose that. Ain't no guarantees, but you know that. Niggas die every day, can't control that. That's why I call my thing the marathon, because I'm not gonna lie and portray this ultimate poise like I've had it figured out. Nah, I just didn't quit. That's the only distinguishing quality from me and probably whoever else going through this or went through this or is gonna go through this, is that I ain't quit. I went through every emotion. I went through every emotion with trying to pursue what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And I think that what gonna separate whoever's going trying to go for something is that you ain't gonna quit. Unless, you know, you're gonna really take the stance if I'm gonna die behind what I'm getting at right now. Fuck where your hoes at.
I don't eat. I don't sleep. I just breathe it. Pain and gain. I feel like every day is a different day to make a new decision. And how I feel like everybody is just doing things to just get by. And I feel like one of the things to separate yourself from other people is to do more than what everybody does. And I feel like everything that I put my mind to or try to do, I try to do above and beyond. And I feel like that's how I'm going to become successful, by doing more than I'm expected. And I can really find myself trying to be a perfectionist in certain things.
Get money, go hard, you motherfucking right. Never been a fraud in my motherfucking life. Get money, go hard, damn fucking right. Stun on these bitches out of motherfucking spite. Ain't no running to bore me, went for nothing to glory. I ain't telling y'all to do it, I'm just telling my story. I don't hang with these bitches cause these bitches be corny. And I got enough bras, y'all ain't gotta support me. I went from rag to riches, went from wig to lit, nigga. Only person in my fam to see 6 figures. The pressure on your shoulders feel like boulders, where you gotta make sure that everybody's straight. Bitches stab you in your back while they smile.
But you wanna know what scares people? Success. When you don't make moves and when you don't climb up the ladder, everybody loves you because you're not competition. When you become competition, the people start, wait.
Yeah, people's like,
wait, hold on.
That's so true.
So I felt like you're gonna go down in history now as a sore loser.
When I see him going gangster to me and I'm working on something, nobody really understands the magnitude of getting it out the mud till you really get it out the mud. Nobody handing you a spoon, giving you bread. It's you taking the initiative to get up every day to get to where you're going. Question is that what motivates you? The streets, your living situation, your surroundings, your PTSD, or really just wanting to make a change? Truth is that it doesn't really matter what motivates you as long as you really have something to work for. So when I see I'm going gangster to me and I'm working on something, sometimes I look around and see what I'm exposed to. To what? To the people. And when I see the people, I tend to separate myself because I don't belong here. And I know that's at my destination. And I just hope my visions fall into place. Well, it's going to be a cold and rocky road, man. For the last time, when I see him going gangster to me and I'm working on something. And what you see is what you're going to get. And I mean what I say. Most people don't really know what hustle means. I feel like hustling means relying on your skill to make profit. Whatever skill you got, and you making profit off of it, you a hustler. I remember the one thing my father always told me was that if you ain't in business to make money, then you need to get out of it.
Sounds so soulful, don't you agree? I invented sweat, popping bottles, putting supermodels in the cab. Proof, I guess I got my swagger back. Truth, new watch alert, view blows, or the big face rollie, I got 2 of those. Arm out the window through the city, I maneuver slow. Cock back, snap back, see my cut through the holes.
Damn, Easy and Hov, where the hell you been? Niggas talking real reckless stuff, man.
Anything else, I knew that I wanted to be in charge. As a child, my mother didn't have a job where she was the boss. And I always looked at that and wished that she was the boss and that she did make her own rules. So from very early on, I felt like, you know what, whatever I do, one day, I want to be more in charge of my business.
Go on with your hating ass.
Just like everybody say,
Just looking at her. It ain't my fault these bitches mad though. It ain't my fault that where the cat go. Get out your feeling, get a bag, oh. Walk Ninja Venture, clear the tail, oh. I bought the.
Baby, you understand me now. If sometimes you see that I'm mad, don't you know no one alive can always be an angel? When everything goes wrong, you see some bad. But I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
What's understood ain't gotta be explained. But you don't understand me, so let me explain.
A lot of people want to know who Joe is. Joe is the other half of me that was born when I was 14 years old. Joe is my passions. She's my passions, my alter ego. She's what keeps my creativity flowing. And now I just tell people that Joe is a brand, because she is. She's everything that I create. And in my brand, all I do is create. And y'all gonna see. When Joe was created, I was in high school. I was a lost soul. And Joe really helped me, come out of my shell a bit. And she wasn't afraid to be free. Because that's really all she had. All she had was her creativity and her passion. When I left my hometown, Greensboro, North Carolina, I had to go to college in Elizabeth City. Now, I didn't know nobody. It was like Ashanti existed. But I also figured that another half of me was missing because I couldn't allow Joe to be who she was brought out to be. Like, a part of me was gone. And I'm just blessed to finally have my passions and my creativity back.
Don't ever fucking play with me. Y'all niggas know, y'all bitches know I'm the fucking queen. You hoe bitches know. You dirty bum bitches know. Got the strings on them.
Woke up, the price of coke up. I just hit them with the low cut, then call my folks up. Somebody about to get poked up, go call a tow truck. All that talking out your neck might just get your throat cut. This a Mack truck. This a Mack truck, not a black truck.
I never seen so much envy until I made the decision to be better for myself. Seems like the people that I used to have around me only wanted to see me stay stagnant in my old thinking habits. My scars are still visible, but they are healing now. I decided to take control of my own destiny and stop allowing other people to hinder me from fulfilling it. But I say this just to say, pay attention to the people that don't always have your best interest at heart, or you will allow them to break it. Because it's taken so much for me to begin my healing journey. I have to finish the process before I can be 100% generous. You gotta pay the cost to be the boss. Bosses got feelings too. I would like to thank my mom and my dad because they have motivated me to pursue my business ideas. And without them, I wouldn't be here today to give you greatness.